Hello there, welcome back to episode 5 of my vanilla Archonexus gameplay. So, what can I say? We are in a pretty bad situation all in all. We had a couple of Rumbos dining on our potato field without my consent, and we're right in front of winter. Food stockpiles are tremendously low, and this guy here, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's going to enjoy another full season in our hospitality. So, all in all, I don't know how we're going to survive this. I have the feeling that somebody will die. I'm absolutely sure that Papa Goat has to die, but that's only a few things that might happen today. So, before we get started into the episode, I have this little shout out thing to do. You know, down there in the comments, there's my new Let's Play channel where I'll be putting out way more gameplays than ever before once that thing hits 1,000 subs. So help me out so I can help you guys out, and it's gonna be great. That being said, let's get into it. So, I really feel tense about all this. To make matters really worse, we even have those freaking sensory mechanites in there. They come with extreme pain, and oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Oh god. How embarrassing. Now that I think about it, I remember that last episode we had this situation. Yo, GNAB. Oh yeah, it's a impid. So Manning, you shouldn't be running inside, you fool. Gosh. Yeah, you can see impids. They have their advantages. I misplayed this horribly, but whatever. Nobody got really badly hurt. Just a few small burns. Nothing we need to worry too much about. So I never knew that Manning has a bad back. Good God, how horrible. Bad back is among the worst conditions a colonist can suffer from. Minus 30% movement and manipulation debuff, that's just horrible. But well, that's what we got. A visitor. Which comes with trade offers. I really look forward to this. I have a good feeling about this. I really do have a good feeling about this. So we actually got herbal meds. Crazy. Wow. Now, that's amazing. But I don't want that burn to be tended with meds. Thank you. It's just a waste of resource. So, you're gonna tend to yourself. That's inefficient, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So, flash storm. Well, we have a flash storm on top of our forced weather rainy thunderstorm. Couldn't care less about it. So, pemmican. This won't get us too far, but it'll get us a tad bit further. I take it, you know? It's one of those situations where I really take whatever I can get. Also, that plain leather tail cap sounds like a good buy as well. So, we're selling off the crappy gear from yesteryear, and, well, yeah, that's that. Gonna pay really a lot for just a few scraps of food, but you know, sometimes that's just simply worth it. Situations like these, you know. So, Manning has a lot of burns on him. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay, you get to use mans. It'll take forever if I forbid him to. Alright, so I'll reactivate the herbal meds, of course, because that'll make the sensory mechanites go away faster. We actually got ourselves a really good catch here. Another thing that I want to change, no more foreigners in here. We're alright, never mind. So, for now. I just realized that we might have to rely on this unethical food source. There's a fair chance that GNAF will land on the table one day. It's terrible for the morale, but, you know, it's better than starving. That's all I can say. Alright. We got only a handful of meals back in the freezer. Potatoes are really not that far. We got only a very, very low amount of pemmican there. But I mean, who's on extreme break risk? Vicky. Well, I'm quite happy that Vicky is the one that is in this horrible mood. Because it might sound weird, but since she's a pyromaniac, her breakdowns are almost always of that nature. She has a few other cases of corpse possession so far, but most of the time she just needs some babysitting, that's all. Dude, did you just... Yikes. Just used a med pack and still achieved 0%. I hate when they do that. Sincerely. Okay, so, well... We're gonna keep Papa Goat alive as long as we can, and another thing that is also a necessary measure, we're going to pull the plug on the potatoes. There we go. No more potatoes. We need them for ourselves. Quest for Super Hilt. Yeah, no thanks. I think we got somewhat more important things to do. By the way, somewhat more important things. Hello there and thank you. So we're finally gonna set up private homes now. It's been about time. That'll do a lot for the happiness of our people. So who's missing? Vicky. There we go. These rooms are far from being ideal. I want to have marble flooring here as well, but one thing at a time. Good. Now, we might as well do this because, you know, what else do we have to do here right now? At least we were able to get ourselves hands on enough stone blocks to get some nice marble furnishing in here. This will make the folks here a lot happier. A lot. Promise. So, I also figured that after we're done with tree sowing, I'm gonna get myself the hydroponics technology. Because I think this is the best thing that we can go for next. Alright. Ah well, at least we got them. So, more visitors. We're not at the point where I'm ambushing people to get my next meal, but I'm not far away from that. Sadly. Don't like it, but, you know, it is a quite dramatic situation that we're in. It's gonna be a couple of days until winter, so I really hope that we're going to see enough potatoes growing that we're not going to be in the absolute worst situation, but I have the slight feeling that we might eat one or two raiders before all of this is over. So, oh, a great bow. Oh well, it's actually quite a good weapon if you want to use stuff like that. It's among the strongest. It's basically the sniper rifle of the vanilla bows. Yeah, well... The corpse, of course, makes the people unhappy too. I know about that. It's -4. Pretty horrible. Alright, so the temperatures seem to be okay. We could easily build another heater. We got what we need for that, and Vicky went into a daze. That was foreseeable. That's okay. She's sadly my only constructor, so... well, I'm really torn. So, somehow, I want to get into the construction business as well, but then on the other hand, I won't do that because we need that technology so badly. It's just important that we get ourselves some tech advantage. I really do. So, we're also going to do this like that. This way we can safely mine out the rest of this place. There we go. We at least have a lot of material to work with. This place has a lot of problems, but at least that's none of them. Sadly that hay grass is not growing fast enough. I really wish it would. So we're out of rations now. So now we have to think about a solution. So either I harvest these potatoes before their time, or we're going to go for Papa Goat. I'm going to go for Papa Goat first here, because the longer they grow, the more time they have to actually have more yield. And this guy, we don't need him. We have already a replacement. And Mama Goat is already pregnant, so we can keep the goats reproducing. Hopefully. That is. So, who's handling, actually? Lynn. Well, alright. People are sleeping in the weirdest times because of the sensory mechanites. But Manning took the knife, and, well, alright. We got ourselves now 8 more entire meals. That'll get us over a day or two. And we gained some plate leather. Situation could be worse. It's, I love these situations. I do play Rimworld for a damn long time now already, but it's situations like these that keep me hyped up for the game, where you have so many tiny factors that you can micromanage to ensure the survival of your folks. Hey, Vicky, come on. You're starting to starve. Yeah, snap out of it, please. And Lynn went into an insulting spree. The insulting spree is among the worst things in Vanilla Rimworld. It stacks so much of a debuff onto people. He's now screaming at people left and right and giving them a pretty long-lasting mood debuff. Insulted. Come on, stop moving. The insults last 2 days, you know? 2 fucking days. So, yeah. Insulting sprees usually result in everybody throwing a tantrum or two after that. Usually I also, do... Oh boy, animal migrations. We missed that. Usually I arrest these people to avoid the worst, but we don't have those capacities here. I might have missed the bisons, but I also hadn't had access to my bolt-action rifle, so... I don't think that there was too much of a chance in the first place to get something out of that. Sadly. Because that would have helped so much. But whatever. The potatoes are reaching the 90% mark. Oh boy, it's so dramatic here today. We do have meals for the rest of the day, but I decided to go for the special bill. We're gonna do this. I want to stretch out my vegetable resources as long as possible. People are throwing tantrums and breaking down the whole time anyways, you know? It sounds a little bit harsh, but at the end of the day, people are already freaking out anyways, so we might as well do what we have to do. So, we also have to put this into bills. Ugh, well, yeah, we're gonna do this. Like that. Pretty annoying, but what can I do? So, gotta use all the meats. Yum. Alrighty. So, Manning will bring us some delicious meals. I hope they will actually eat them. But we'll see about that. I mean, it's highly unethical, but sometimes it's the best you can do. Well. I'm gonna forbid the pickups of these so they can't rot in the rain. So, we're gonna have some fun. Oh man. So that one is actually not the big problem there, by the way. The problem is eating that stuff. That's what's freaking them out. Oh! So, Manning is killing Vicky because we killed an innocent goat. Jeez. From all things. see if we get fast enough there. I don't know, actually. Vicky might die here. Well, that would be pretty horrible, actually. So, the situation is actually really bad, because I just realized that if I... Alright. So, Vicky and Manning are dead now, probably. Ah, well, probably not. So, let's see. This situation is strangely familiar, and I'm gonna try something I had been, so... Why can't I arrest Vicky now? Oh boy. Somebody put up the proposal that we could be arresting people that can't be fed, because I am at the same problem that I had with Duel. I don't have anybody to feed this person. But I also cannot imprison this person, so... Well, Lynn! Oh boy. What a time to be alive. Jeez. Okay, so we effectively lost everybody except for Lynn. Great. The sickly dude. But the bright side, if we manage to keep this guest guy alive, we will get one person to work with. And I cannot bury Manning here either, because this guy doesn't do no hauling. Oh boy. Rimworld at its best. So, for whatever reason there is, I'm unable to imprison Vicky. Well, shelter for a friend. So, this friend is interested in learning about other cultures. Ah, yeah. So I could have another pair of hands that can't do anything. Great. So we have to do something very, 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 very important now. I need to invest in traps. Or... never mind. He can't do that. So, I'm pretty sure that the next combat will be something very, very special. Because Lynn is a pretty horrible shooter, and... well... let's preach health to her. Maybe that'll save her. But I'm pretty sure Lynn will die, Vicky will die before we can't do anything for her. Pretty sure it'll be the same problem that we had before, that she's just stuck in that endless loop of pain shock until she's dying from malnutrition. Royal Ascent. Yeah, sure. We're totally killing it with the royalty here. So, let's see if the priestly skill does anything. So, on the bright side, there's actually a bright side, yeah. we can now safely survive with what we got in terms of food. The biggest issue that I see is that Lynn is incapable of medicine and he's sickly. So he's basically running on a death clock here. As long as we don't get any doctor in here, we're done for. So, I don't know. So, Preach Health is giving her quite a couple of bonuses, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Hay grass is blighted. Okay. So, we gotta cut that. It's actually really good insofar as it will train the plant skill of Lynn. But it's really important that we cut that. So, holding down left shift to queue it up. It's the best way you can do in vanilla. You really gotta give a command for each and every one of these. There's a reason why I use the Achtung mod. This is one of them. But you know, you guys seem to watch vanilla gameplay quite a lot. Let me know in the comments, by the way, how you think about adding quality of life things like these. Or if you prefer me showing you how it's done in vanilla. So, this is really horrible. Poor goats, because that was actually meant to be their food. So, yeah. I'll be either sharing my meals now with the goats. Actually quite a logical plan. Yeah, why not? Let's feed them raiders. Come on, let's do this. Ugh, what has become of this place? Alright. Man gotta do what he's got to do. Oh, never mind. We cannot haul. Not so much about that. Yeah, right. Yeah, Lynn. Go for a tantrum. But it's not because of the human meat, it was because of the deprivation of recreation. Good job. You killed the AC, man. Proud of you. Gosh. This place is going so down. Yeah, here we go. In case you're wondering why I'm so chill, for 1 in 11 days we'll get another person here in, and the other thing is there's a high chance that we're gonna get some outside help via Men in Black and the like, because we're so deep down in the dumps that I'm pretty sure that there's a good chance that we're going to see somebody moving on in here. Good. I don't want to let my goats starve. They're my friends. Oh. It's already too late for that. Extreme malnutrition. Boy, oh boy. Cargo pots, what are you sending me? Psychoid leaves. Oh, that's Randy's humor. That's just Randy's humor. You take some drugs, pal. Seem to need them. Beautiful. But I can only repeat what I've said so many times. Feeding ill people should not be medical nor social. It should be just a basic task. That's that. Or make it social by all means, but please not more than that. It's just outright hilarious what we're seeing here. I mean, to put this into a narrative, we witnessed Vicky letting her husband starve to death because she's not willing to do the medical work of feeding somebody. Yeah, right, Rimworld. That's pretty hilarious, but I don't care about it anymore. I'm just playing vanilla, and it's giving me all the reasons why I think it's better to play modded. But on the other side, it's also quite fun to see what happens. To me, at least. So, we got to butcher some. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Vicky. I knew that would happen, as hilarious as it might be. I find it extremely stupid that this is actually something that can happen. So, let's see how the situation will cool off. Like I said, the bright side is I'm super sure that the food will now be enough. Oh, Vicky was his daughter. So we actually had a big bad family here. Okay, so Lynn is actually the grandpa of Vicky, and Duel was the husband of that. This guy has sure some story to tell one day. If he survives, that is. But the biggest threat right now are outside attackers. That's the thing that could get us into the deepest trouble right now. Simply because we just don't have any reasonable way of dealing with that. Alright, dude. You gotta cook yourself some. I don't want to see you eating raw potatoes. Oh, sad wonder. You will eat raw potatoes. Oh, that's nice. I'm quite surprised that this guy is still here and not freaking out. So, yeah, he's eating the raw potatoes. Of course he does. Oh well. Catched his footing quite fast again, though. That's good. And by all means, I do get the sad wonder. I do get it. But you still have to cook something, man. We still got guests. Oh, I need to deactivate that rule. I mean, we fed the baby goat yet now another time, but... Can I? I should do this. Give this poor fella another meal. There we go. So he's a fungus eater. Okay. So we're gonna forbid that door. It doesn't pay off to go in there. And we're gonna close that vent. You know? It smells funny in there. Huh. Another corpse on the table. So this is one of those situations where I'm enjoying Rimworld to its fullest. Winter has begun. Alright, so it's about time that we now harvest the potatoes. It's minus 5 degrees outside, so it's about time that we do something here. No, you're not gonna rest. I don't know why the hell you want to rest. You're actually pretty rested, man. The mechanites are adding insult to the injury, you know. But I want to get these dug out or Bold kills them. It'll take a while until they decompose out there. It'll happen eventually, but I don't know. I'm quite happy that Lynn did at least not tantrum down the heater. We're gonna have some trouble because of the cooler that has been destroyed. Active blast. Damn. But actually not that much, since the freezer unit is still alive. We can just hide inside the freezer if anything is necessary. No biggie. So, relaxing socially with a corpse on the table, no? Alright, you're not gonna rest, man. You have to cook some meals, dude. Cargo pots. So. What's it gonna be, Randy? Wool. Right on. Just what I needed. Oh, well. So, I just need to survive 7 more days. Then we get somebody who can actually get us out of this quite horrible situation. So, I think the most important thing now is that I release the switch on the cooking task now, and we're gonna cook what we can and just pray to Randy this'll get us through the winter. I think that's the best bet I got. So my friends, that's today's episode. I am enjoying it. I hope you do as well. I promise we're gonna get through this one way or another. Let's see how things will go out. I thank you so much for watching and being around. I'm having a blast, and I hope so do you. Leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and check out Patreon, PayPal, or Buy Me a Coffee. I'd be deeply appreciated if you'd give them a look. I'm an independent content creator. I can use all the help that I can get, and if not, well, thank you for watching this video. Seriously, it's also meaning a lot to me, and actually way more. Whatever. I'm losing my words. I hope you have a great day, and see you guys next time, and let's see how we're getting Lynn out of this situation.